Hello and welcome back. So what I'm currently trying to do is make more solar panels to improve. So I basically auto-craft everything. The only thing I haven't auto-crafted is the lazurite plates. I mean, this is not such a bad recipe. This 4 lapis creates 3 lazurite dust. I suppose I could just put everything that it creates. Honestly, this other stuff is almost irrelevant though. I don't really have any of that. Yeah, I broke all my lapis ore. So yeah, I could just put 4 lapis in there. Let's put 4 lapis in there. This is going to go quite quick actually. Let's see, anything going on? No. Alright, let's just clear out some of the stuff I've got in here for now. I think I've sorted out most of the problems I've had with this stuff. Okay, so how are we doing for patterns? Any left at all? Yeah. I'm going to want more patterns, of course. I already made some. Nice. Okay, so 4 lapis is going to create this. So let's do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the processing pattern. So 4 lapis creates this. Let's not do it like that. Let's just do it. Okay, so just in case anything else happens to need this, which it probably won't. Okay. And of course that is in the industrial centrifuge, so that's going to require yet another crafter. So everything should be on its way. Let's make sure we don't get caught at night time again. And it's already night time, so that's the worst time to start it. Can it... might be alright. Can it get through all the iron there? How much iron does it want? I always sense it being like 1 short. We'll see. We'll see how it gets on, I suppose. I'm not happy about the. Yeah, you see, the power is so it's so demanding on the power that sometimes it literally just stops. It's not doing much here though. I'm going to go over to here. Okay, that looks like a successful build. Yeah, awesome. That went really well. It makes me confident that things have gone well when stuff like when I make a crafter like that. Yeah, and because sometimes it does have problems, but that's only because the solar panel keeps on bloody cutting out. Okay, so we're going to want this guy on top of the industrial centrifuge, and then I'm going to want this. Is that the no? That's the wrong one. This one rather. Okay, and then we'll go down here, and there's the centrifuge, and the importer is going to go right there. Right. So 4 lapis in here. So that's going to make the lazurite dust. So we'll have lazurite dust then, right? So how are we going to go towards this solar panel? Well, we're going to need lazurite plates. So it's going to require 8 lazurite dust in the compressor. Okay. So that should just put it straight in, right? Not if there's fucking insects in there. Wow, what happened there? That was super odd. Why is it putting insects in there? I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Let's try this one maybe? I mean, it looks exactly the same, but... Let's get some lazurite dust. What was it using the ink sacs for, I wonder? I'm not sure exactly what was going on there. That's pretty odd to say the least. Luckily this recipe is super quick. I do want to check that it must have just... Yeah, no, I honestly have got no idea what the hell's going on there. It's kind of true that I'm not powering the... Yeah, you see, I don't actually need to... You see, I only need to power those... Realistically, I'd only need one if there was a thing there. That's the only reason, is because these are two not connected. Let's just try it again. Lazurite dust, 3 pieces. Okay. Yeah, well, amazing. Pretty unusual problem there. Okay, so 8 lazurite dust will go to a plate in the compressor, right? What am I doing? Okay. Okay, so 8 lazurite dust. Oh, interesting. You can actually see the order in which they're extracted. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. So 8 lazurite dust will go to a plate. How are we doing? A couple of random ones I've still got here. So that's going to go in the compressor. Here we are. Now, solar panels. Okay. So, the moment of truth. We've only got 1 pattern here. I'll do more patterns in a minute, but luckily I've actually got enough for this. No, no, and no. Solar panels now. I will take a solar panel, please. Let's see how we get on with this. I'll leave this out for now. Let me just take all this out. One solar panel, please. So it looks like there is stuff in here already. Let's just check the lazerite is working. So it needs a lot of it. That's really the only hold up. Cool. I'm pretty confident that will work though. Now the problem is, so the thing is, I still have the same problem though, is I can't get this, right? And the reason for that is I can't get nickel. The only way to get nickel, I'm going to need to request loads of nickel. The only way I can get nickel at the moment though is to get small piles of nickel dust, which will be iron dust in the centrifuge, which will give me one. Yeah, there's nothing which is going to get me better than that. I could try not using. Could use copper. Well, it needs 3 copper. Is there anything? Yeah, 2 is. Yeah. So 2 iron. Iron will get me nickel and tin. Okay. So I'm going to want to do that. Yeah. So I mean, I guess. So here's the thing, where I could just make patterns easy. Well, the problem is, my solar panels are not powerful enough. This thing is literally just locked on shit performance. So once I get a bit more there, a bit more power, maybe we'll see what I can do. If I can start to ramp up the processing a little bit more. That's going to take a while. Back in a sec.